Waiting. Good evening and welcome to Latrobe City Council's unscheduled council meeting. Tonight's meeting will be held with councillors joining us in person and virtually, and I'm pleased to welcome Councillor Potter, Councillor Howe, Councillor Campbell online, Councillor Morgan and Councillor Barnes. We also welcome Steve Piasanti, our Latrobe City Chief Executive Officer, and our executive team who are joining us here tonight. Attendance by the public for the open section of this meeting is available via live stream, as the meeting this afternoon is only dealing with one item, and that item is considered a matter closed, is being considered in the closed section of the meeting. We welcome all members of the public attending the open section of the afternoon via the live stream. I'd just like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land, and I'd like to acknowledge that we're meeting here today on the traditional land of the Brackalung people of the Gunai-Kurnai Nation, and pay my respects to their elders past and present. And if there are any other elders present, I'd also like to acknowledge them. Moving on to housekeeping, and we conduct our council meetings under the governance rules currently in place. If councillors could ensure that they raise their hands if they wish to speak so that I can see it. Remain seated to speak directly into the microphones to ensure that they can be heard within the room and via the live stream. And when voting, raise their hands and leave them raised until I've called their names. We'll now move to apologies and leaves of absence. Mr CEO, are there any apologies this evening?
We do have two apologies from Councillor Pugsley and Councillor Gibson, and as you're well aware, Councillor Lund's on a leave of absence.
All right, councillors, declarations of interest. Could any councillors who have a declaration of interest or any general or material conflict of interest, please bring them up now. I've got no conflicts of interest. So we'll move on to item 4, meeting closed to the public. Under section 66(2)(a) of the Local Government Act 2020, we close the council meeting to the public to consider the following items containing confidential information as defined in section 3, part 1 of the Act. 4.1, legal matter. This item is confidential as it contains legal privileged information, being information to which legal professional privilege or client legal privilege applies. That's under section 3-1-E. This grounds applies because this report contains discussions of legal advice. So to all those that have joined us online for the live stream, we now say good evening, good afternoon. Sorry, yep. Need a mover and a seconder. Councillor Morgan moving, Councillor Howe seconding. Councillors, we need to put it to the vote. All those in favour. Councillor Potter, Councillor Howe, Councillor Campbell, Councillor Morgan, Councillor Barnes and myself. I declare the motion carried unanimously. And now say good night to all those, good afternoon to all those joining us via the live stream as we go into the closed section of the meeting.